Welcome back to Nation of Glory. Today, we dive into the life story of a woman who has captured the hearts of millions with her talent, her charm, and her authenticity. She is one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses, a woman whose journey from small-town beginnings to international stardom is nothing short of inspiring. Her name is Emily Jean Stone, but the world knows her as Emma Stone. Her story is about dreams, resilience, laughter, vulnerability, and a reminder that the most powerful thing we can be is ourselves. Emma Stone was born on November 6, 1988, in Scottsdale, Arizona. Growing up, she was a regular kid with extraordinary imagination. Her father, Jeff, owned a contracting company, and her mother, Krista, was a homemaker who devoted herself to her children. Emma was raised in a supportive household, one filled with warmth and encouragement, but like many children, she struggled with challenges of her own. She experienced severe anxiety and panic attacks as a child, feelings that often left her overwhelmed. For some, these challenges could have been crippling, but for Emma, they became part of what shaped her resilience. She found refuge in creativity, and soon she realized that acting was not only her passion, but also her way of coping. By the time she was a teenager, Emma knew what she wanted. She loved performing, and she dreamed of being on screen. But growing up in Arizona, far from the bright lights of Hollywood, that dream felt distant. Still, she was determined. At just 15 years old, she created a PowerPoint presentation called Project Hollywood, a detailed plan to convince her parents to let her move to Los Angeles to pursue acting. That bold move worked. Her mother supported her dream, and together they relocated to California, where Emma would chase her future. Life in Los Angeles was not easy. Emma faced rejection after rejection. Casting calls came and went, and the road to success seemed uncertain. She auditioned for roles that never came through, faced the harsh realities of Hollywood, and at times, questioned whether she had what it took. But Emma had something special: persistence. She never gave up. She worked tirelessly, balancing small jobs with endless auditions, holding on to the belief that her moment would come. In 2007, her persistence paid off when she landed her first major role in the comedy Superbad. The film became a breakout hit, and Emma's wit, humor, and natural charisma caught people's attention. Hollywood began to notice her. She wasn't just another young actress, she had a spark, a presence that audiences connected to immediately. From there, opportunities opened. She appeared in films like Zombieland and Easy A. It was Easy A in 2010 that truly launched her into stardom. Playing Olive Pendergast, Emma delivered a performance that was hilarious, heartfelt, and unforgettable. The role earned her a Golden Globe nomination and showed the world that Emma Stone was not just another rising star, she was a force. But Emma's career wasn't just about comedic timing. She had depth, vulnerability, and an ability to bring raw emotion to her characters. She took on diverse roles, moving from comedy to drama with ease. Films like The Help showcased her ability to carry powerful stories with authenticity. She wasn't afraid to take risks, and each performance added another layer to her reputation as one of Hollywood's most talented actresses. Emma's journey wasn't only about success. She was open about her struggles with anxiety, about the challenges she faced behind the scenes. In a world where celebrities often seem untouchable, Emma's honesty made her relatable. Fans saw not just a glamorous star, but a human being, someone who had doubts and fears yet still chased her dreams. That vulnerability became one of her greatest strengths. In 2014, Emma took her talents to the stage, performing on Broadway in the musical Cabaret. It was a daring move, one that took her far from the comfort of Hollywood. But once again, she shined. Critics praised her performance, and audiences adored her. It was proof that Emma's talent was limitless, that she could conquer any stage, any screen, any role. And then came La La Land in 2016, the film that would forever change her life. Playing Mia, a struggling actress chasing her dreams in Los Angeles, Emma poured her heart into the role. It felt personal, almost like her own story woven into a character. The film was a phenomenon, a love letter to dreamers, and Emma's performance was breathtaking. She sang, she danced, she made us laugh, and she made us cry. For her role, she won the Academy Award for Best Actress, standing on stage as one of the youngest women ever to claim the honor. That moment was more than just a career milestone. It was the culmination of years of persistence, of rejection, of doubt, and of triumph. Emma Stone, the girl from Arizona with a PowerPoint dream, had become one of the most celebrated actresses of her generation. But fame never changed who she was. Even as she rose to the top, Emma remained grounded, humble, and authentic. She became known for her kindness, her humor, and her ability to make those around her feel at ease. In an industry often criticized for ego and excess, Emma's genuine spirit stood out. In 2017, she was named the world's highest paid actress, and Time magazine recognized her as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. These honors reflected not only her success, but also her impact. Emma had become more than just an actress. She was a role model, an example of perseverance, humility, and the courage to be true to oneself. Her journey continued with challenging roles, from Battle of the Sexes where she portrayed tennis icon Billie Jean King, to the bold and stylish Cruella where she reinvented one of Disney's most infamous villains. Each role showed new dimensions of her talent, proving that Emma Stone was never content to stay in one box. She wanted to explore, to grow, to push herself and her audience. Beyond the screen, Emma has used her voice for good. She has spoken out about gender equality in Hollywood, about mental health, and about the importance of kindness. She supports charities and lends her influence to causes that matter. For Emma, success is not just about awards or fame, it's about making a difference. Through it all, Emma has built a life that balances career with personal happiness. She married comedian and writer Dave McCary, and together they welcomed a daughter, giving her a new role to embrace motherhood. For Emma, family is as important as any red carpet, and that grounding has given her strength. Looking at her journey, we see a story that is about far more than Hollywood glamour. We see a young woman who faced her fears, who turned her challenges into strengths, who followed her dreams with courage and persistence. We see an actress who can make us laugh one moment and move us to tears the next. We see a person whose authenticity is as inspiring as her talent. Emma Stone's legacy is still being written. She is young, with many more roles, stories, and contributions ahead of her. But already, she has left an imprint on the world. Her journey reminds us that success is not about being perfect, but about being real, about embracing both our struggles and our strengths, and about never giving up on what we believe in. And so, as we close this story, we celebrate Emma Stone not just as a Hollywood star, but as a symbol of perseverance, authenticity, and heart. She reminds us that, no matter where we come from, no matter the obstacles we face, with courage and persistence, we can turn dreams into reality. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Emma Stone, right here on Nation of Glory. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more inspiring stories of legends who shape our world.